Hi everyone, let's discuss about CSS units. So in CSS, units defines the measurement of properties like width, height, margin, padding, font size, etc. So what are pixels? So the pixels represents a fixed size in screen pixels. Okay, so let's see it with example. So let's go to body section and here let's create a div and let's create around 150 words in this div. Okay, now let's format the document. Okay, so we have got the div with around 150 words, and here in div let's give styling. Let's say width, give around 200 pixels. Okay, okay, or around let's give 300 pixels width. Okay, so now let's go to browser. So as we can see, this width is 300 pixels. Okay, so we have given width is 300 pixels. So here you can see in the pop-up here div 300 multiplied by 515. So 300 is the width. Okay, so this is about the pixels. That is, it is representing a fixed size in the screen pixels. Okay, so now let's move to percentage. So it represents a percentage of the parent's element size. Okay, so parent element size means full screen size. Currently it is of, because its parent is root. Currently this div parent is root, that will take around 100% of screen width. So if we change it to 50%, so it means half of the screen it will take. Okay, so you can see width is 50%. Okay, similarly we can make it 75%. So it will take 75% of screen size. Okay, so now let's move to EM. So EM, it is relative to the font size of the element. Okay, and 1 EM is equal to the current font size. So it means it is relative to the font size of the element. So let's create another div. Okay, so let's remove this first. So what we will do, let's create a div, parent div, and give font size style is equals to font size. Let's give 12 pixels. Okay, and inside this div let's create another div. Okay, and here give around 100 words. Okay, and here write style is equals to font size. So here we will give font size as 2 EM. Okay, so this 2 EM means it is will be the 2 times the font size of this parent element. Okay, 2 times the parent font size. What is the parent font size? It is 12 pixels. So it will be 24 pixels. So now let's move to the browser and check. So let's inspect it. So font size is 2 EM. It means 2 into 12 pixels. 2 into the parent size of font size of the parent element. And parent element font size is 12 pixels. So 12 into 2, 24 pixels. So let's check it. Okay, so here you can see in the pop-up font size is 24 pixels times New Roman. Okay, so this is about EM, and let's discuss REM. So if we change it to REM, let's see the definition first. So REM, it's root EM. Okay. So it is relative to the font size of root element, that is HTML, and default root font size is 16 pixels. Okay. If we make it REM, so it will not take the element font size. Now it will take the root element font size, that is 16 pixels. So here the font size will be 2 into 16 because here it is REM instead of EM. So the font size will be 32 pixels. Let's move to the browser. Okay. So here font size will be 32 pixels. So you can see here it is written font 32 pixels Times New Roman. Okay. So this is about REM. If we remove this parent div, okay, and if we check again, so the size will be 32 pixels. If we make it 3 REM, then 16 into 3, 48. Size will be 48 pixels. Okay, font 48 pixels Times New Roman. So this is about REM. Now let's move to VW, that is viewport width. It is relative to the width of viewport. 1 VW is equals to 1% of viewport's width. Okay. So now let's move to the index.html. Let's make a width 50 VW. It means 50% of viewport width. Let's move to browser. Okay. So here it is 50% of the screen size of width of root element. If we make it 75, then it will take 75% of viewport width. Okay. So here it is 75%. Okay. So now let's move to VH, viewport height. So it is relative to the height of viewport. Let's go to browser. 1 VH equals 1% of viewport. It will take 50% of the viewport's height. Okay. Now let's move to PT, that is points. So it is often used in the print styles and it is equal to 1 by 72 of an inch. Okay. Let's see it with example. Let's take font size as 52 or 12 pt, 12 points, font size 12 points. Okay, let's save it, move to the browser. Okay, so this is 12 points, means 12 by 72 inches or 1 by 6 inch. This size is 1 by 6th of inch, 1 inch.